Grand Rising, folks. Grand Rising. What a wonderful. Hold on. What it. Yeah, I can't even get my words together. This always happens when I'm just waking up. But it feels good to be up. Thank you, thank you, Lord, for waking me up, giving me life in my body. I'm not gonna be long with this one. But I do want to say this. Sometimes I do want to give people advice, but it's like people will get offended. They'll get offended about the type of advice that I have for them. And it's like, what more? What more could I say for you to listen to me? I don't want people to get mad at me, but even though they are going to get mad at me, but I want people to just hear me out. Just hear a brother out. I'm not trying to tell anybody how to be. We all are grown. That's why I can't even get on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? I can't even get on YouTube and express to certain individuals that I like that I'm not in agreement on certain things. But I just shut my mouth and I let grown folks be grown folks. You know? There's a lot of people that I be wanting to say, hey, maybe you want to do that a little differently next time. But they may take it as if I'm trying to tell them something. So therefore I can't say anything. I just keep it on mute. And it's just like in my real life. Hell, people get so offended. What's up, Dwayne? Shady Blue. People get so offended so easy in their feelings. It's just like, damn, can you just accept advice? Because sometimes I be disappointed. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie to you. I be disappointed in a lot of things that I be seeing. Grand rising to you, brother. I be disappointed, and that stuff be hurting my feelings. I ain't gonna lie to you. It be hurting my feelings. And I wish some people would take heed to what I'm saying to you, saying to them. I'm not trying to tell you anything wrong. I'm not trying to be I'm not trying to be your mom. I'm not trying to be your daddy. You know, I just want you to listen so you can so you can have some understanding on the way that you are going about things is not the correct way, or it's not the right way. I don't want you to be mad at me. I don't want you to have some type of animosity towards me all because I'm telling you the truth. Sometimes the truth hurts. The truth hurts. You think I haven't been told the truth about myself? I have been getting told the truth about myself ever since I was in middle school all the way up to high school. And even in my adult life, I'm always getting told the truth. And you know what? I have to accept it. And sometimes I have to go back around and I have to check my ass. Sometimes as grown folks, we have to check our asses. Because sometimes we are not always right. We are not always right. And if someone is out there that's trying to help you, you need to take heed to that advice. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying, man. And this goes for this is not a subliminal message for anybody. This is just something that goes for everybody. Cause I deal with people that I feel like YouTube is real life. It just sometimes people come on here and they may just show you a little bit of their other side. Well, I would say the other sides, but people that I know in life, I can be honest with them, or I just won't say nothing at all because I know they may get a little mad and angry. That was a time where I had a disagreement with a close friend of mine, and I'm glad we didn't have a falling out. You know what we did? We had a conversation offline and we talked about it. You know what I'm saying? We talked about it. We handled that shit. We put it away, and that's what it was. And see, I like grown folks like that. I like grown. I'm sorry, I'm not reading chat right now, but I like grown folks like that can talk to you about it, especially when especially when you may have offended them, made them feel some type of way. I like that. We need to, it need to be more people out here like that. Just sit back and relax and have a conversation. Stop. Don't get you know, all in your feelings, all because you may have said something crazy out the way, or you made somebody feel some type of way. Sit down and talk. Look, sit down and talk to them like a man or a woman. It doesn't take that. It doesn't take too. It doesn't take that much. Because if you don't talk about it, it'll lead. I would say it'll go in a different different way. Yeah, you may have a good friendship with a person, and if y'all just have a little hiccup, and y'all don't sit down and talk about it, y'all gonna wait weeks, days, months, and even years, mad. Yeah, you may not even want to cover. You may not even want to confront the situation right then and there, but you got to. You got to. You know what I'm saying? You got to. Like, I had to tell my best friend one time, he was not being considerate of my time. I have to let him know that. Because I gave this person a lot of my time. And I don't really hear from this person anymore. We don't talk anymore. And that makes me really makes me mad, because I really spent a lot of my time trying to help an individual with their problems. I spent a lot of my time, and that still hurts me to this day. No phone, no call, no text, no nothing. That really, really did hurt me as a friend. I'm gonna try to read the chat. You see, I'm glad you're standing up and saying what you like and don't like. Yes, that's true. Yeah, that hurts. Mm-hmm. He said it should make you stronger. Yeah, it has made me stronger, Shady Blue. It has made me stronger. It has made me think about how I'm going to handle things in the future when it comes to individuals and their issues. Because I can't put what I have on the side to try to help you all the time. You're going to have to put the work in to help you. Because it's only so much a best friend can do. It's only so much a best friend can do. You gotta, at some point, you gotta put your big boy britches on, and handle what you gotta handle. Because your best friend ain't gonna always be there when certain things come in, when you are hit with certain things in life. Mama and daddy ain't gonna always be there. Sister and brother ain't always gonna be there. Auntie and uncle ain't gonna always be there. You're gonna have to be grown and know what to do for you. You're gonna have to. And I know I hear this all the time, everybody's not you. And that's so true. That is so true. Because sometimes the strong people can be some of the weakest ones. And by that I mean on the inside, because they are shit. They really trying. I would say they trying to be a help, but at the same time, they still got their own weight on their shoulders too, on the inside. That's why it's good. And like James said, check on your strong friends. Check on your strong friends. Check on them. Because you never know what they may be going through either. They may not tell you or display it to you, but everybody, I would say, every, I would say some of the strongest people can be some of the ones that's really, going through it. They can be really going through it. And at the time when I was dealing with somebody that was going through some tough times, I was going through some stuff too. I was going through some stuff too, and I put my stuff on the side. I was losing people, Stuff money was for my finances was going, up and down. My job was going up and down. It was a lot going on a few months ago. But I never came out here and begged anybody. People helped me on the back end, and I appreciate them. I didn't even ask for it, but they just offered. Hey, you need something, and hey, I said yes, and I took it, and I appreciate them, for that, because they didn't have to do that. They did not do that. But that's not that. But that's not the point I'm trying to make. The point I'm trying to make is, at some point, take accountability for your actions, own it, and then try not to repeat it. I know everything ain't gonna be perfect. I know we all gonna have moments where we all fall short, but we can't can we, I would say we when we fall short, don't get upset when someone is telling you about yourself, because sometimes when you fall a little short, you can look a little, I would say, disheveled, and it's not a good look, for people to see. And I done been there, y'all. I'm telling you, I was the cat that was getting towed up. I used to do some silly things, you guys. I used to walk in stores. I walked in a store one time, had a bottle in my hand. Oh my goodness, you guys! The whole half of the people that I would want to say, it was a line. That did you know they was not going to serve those people because I walked in with no shirt on in the store. Those people was mad at me that day. I had to get up on out of there because I could have went to jail. I had a lot of episodes where I could have went to jail, you guys. I really could have been, but God saw it different for me. But people have to tell me about myself. People have to tell me about myself. You know, that's right. You gotta, give a heads up. You gotta give people some give people heads up, because if you don't, who will? People love to see train wrecks. They love to see you off your balance. Well, we're not off your balance, but really off your rocker. They love to see that, and I'll be damned if I give anybody the chance or opportunity to see me acting out in a light where it's not me. It's not me. Can't do that. I've been there, done that. I've been around people sloppy drunk, or it's just acting in a way that I know I should not have been acting. And I got checked for it too a few times too. I did. Thinking that it was so cool to be rude and nasty, or really be nice nasty. Yeah. I got checked a few times. I did. Thank God nobody put their hands on me, because that would have been a different story. But I had to get a talking to, whether it was from family members or strangers. You know? And it's important to take that advice. Don't think that someone is trying to down you because they're trying to tell you something right. Sometimes we have sometimes for me, I can't speak for everybody in the world, but I'm sure certain individuals that can relate to this. Sometimes we have our loved ones to tell us certain things, but you know what? They be right most of the time. I would say it just take time for us to recognize what they was trying to really tell us. But in due time, it'll come to pass. Like, damn, mama was right, daddy was right, uncle was right, cousin was right, sister and brother was right. I should have listened. I should have took heed to what they were saying to me. You know, think about it. Think about it. Think about it. I'm trying to tell you. Look. All you got to do is have the conversation. Have the conversation, and that's what I want to do. I want to have the conversation with anybody getting frustrated. Yeah, it may come a point where you may have to get off the phone, while you're having a conversation with somebody that you may have an issue with. But at the same time, you guys can come back together. It's not the end of the world. It's not the end of the world. And on that note, you guys, I'm out of here. You guys be blessed. I tried to get some sleep, but I can't sleep because it just I got bad sleeping habits. But on that note, you guys, I appreciate everybody coming through, and I'm out. I'll see y'all later.